Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sumsola. If it's your first time stopping by, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. Today I bring to you a story time. So I went to school in Nigeria. I went to university in Nigeria, and if you've lived in a school hostel before, an hostel is somewhere where they camp you guys. And so in Nigeria they call it hostels, in America they call it dorms. And when you live in hostels, it's like a lot of people. Sometimes it's privately owned, and then you don't know what to expect. You're probably sharing a bathroom with like 60 people. The list is endless, you guys. But I'm thankful for that experience, honestly. Like, I always say, like, if I didn't go to school in Nigeria, I wouldn't be the way I am here today. Because some people are just grown, they're not mature. Growing up in Nigeria taught me so many things, and if I'm not grateful for anything, for that alone, I'm grateful, like forever grateful. So today, gist is not one day, but like our hostel is a girls' hostel, so of course sometimes there are rude girls every time, and then I don't know if one of those girls had pissed some guys off or something, or so like they've been robbing around the area. It was like in a community, like a private, like people's houses were around the hostel and all, and then they were robbing from house to house. You hear they've gotten to one house today, they hadn't gotten to one house tomorrow, so they were sending notes, not notes, but like we were hearing that they were going to come to our hostel sometime soon, and then they were going to come to rape us. And I was like, why am I even here? Who comes to raid somebody and then they tell you that they're coming to raid you and they're going to rape you as well? Oh my god. People like to put fear in other people. I don't know why. Why do you put fear in people? I don't know. I can bet that those people did not send those messages. It's just like the way Corona is now. Someone is saying Corona is here, and then people are sending broadcasts about how we can kill you faster than. Like, slow down. It's not your job to be spreading rumors that aggravate fear and increase people's fear. Like, you don't need that. We don't need that. I don't know why people keep on doing these things. It's wrong. Stop putting fuel to the fire. It's enough that people have the things that they're scared about, but then you sending messages. We didn't even hear anything directly. We just heard. It's just like Yoruba people say, one nipe, one sope. We just heard that somebody said that they were going to come to our hostel someday and raid us and collect all our phones. So because of that, a lot of people were not sleeping in the hostel. A lot of people were leaving the hostel, going to their friend's place to stay. Some people were even going home and coming from home every single day. You know how stressful that can be. Like, that's how much fear can be. Like, it was a lot. So on this special Sunday, I like to say special because that's a day like I would never forget in my life. On this Sunday, those guys came, and we used to go to mosque on Sundays for prayer, but then we didn't used to go on time. People that go to church, they used to go to church like 6 a.m. So people start going from like, some people start going to church like 6 a.m., 6:30, 7 a.m., very early, and mosque does not start until like maybe 9. So we were still in the hostel taking our time, and it was just me and my friend in the hostel, and then maybe some other people were downstairs because it was like it was a duplex, so like a story up and one floor up, one floor down. So I think the people downstairs we were not up to 5. Yes, we were not up to 5. And then, so a girl had just come. She came from home, like she went for a weekend, and her brothers got her a new phone. That was the phone that was raining at that time. I think it was Nokia something. I can't remember. But like, it was one of those big phones at that time. And then she just brought out the phone and she was showing us. We were in our night wears, like, I guess. Yes, I was still wearing the clothes I slept in. And then we were talking about, oh, your phone is so good, your phone is so fine. Next thing, we just had people coming with guns, and then they were like, well, what do you have? Bring out your phones. I have always lived in fear I've always lived in fear in school. I don't know why. Even here, I think it's just my life. Like, I'm always, should I say proactive? I don't know if that's the word, but like, before something happens, my mind's always like, if somebody uses their leg to put open a door, like, I would feel a type of fear, and I would just like hide my phone. And that was exactly what I did that day. It was reflex. It wasn't like I planned it or anything. As soon as they came in, just like, I was in my friend's room and they had like a lot of bags. They had a lot of bags hung on the wall. So I just dropped my phone into one of them. I didn't even know that I did that. But I knew that they came close to us and then they had like a bag and they asked for us to drop all of our phones inside. We dropped our phones and then they told us not to come out of our room. So the room was the first room. My room is the second room, but I went to my friend's room. My friend's room was room 1, mine was room 2. So I just dropped my phone. Everybody dropped our phones inside the bag. Bear in mind, I thought I dropped my phone as well. So we dropped our phones. Those people, then they went to the back because it's like, I think it was like 10 rooms. I think it was 10 rooms, 10 rooms. It was like 2 parts, like face my slap you. Like 10 rooms on this part and 10 rooms on this part, I think. So they had gone to check other rooms to see if anybody was around and get their phones and money and all. And then while we were in the room, the girl who had just come with her new phone, she was crying, she was sad, she was like, oh, my new phone. Like, literally, she just bought the phone. It was on a Sunday. Let's say her brothers brought out the phone on Saturday and she came on Sunday. I'm telling you, the heartbreak that comes with losing a phone, especially to people that, especially to something like you gave it to them. I think that one is even worse. I feel like if you lost the phone, you can easily like maybe say, okay, maybe the bag was torn or somebody just grabbed it from you, but like you gave them the phone and you just bought the phone. It wasn't even up to 24 hours. Sis, she cried a river. So it wasn't long after they left. Okay, while they came back and then they checked in on us. And before they came back, we were like, my friends were crying about their phones and they were like, hey, me, what did I do? I'm like, the only thing on my mind is, what if they were boss? So I just grabbed bottles because my roommates, I don't know if they used to drink a lot of soda, so they had all these bottles in their rooms. And as soon as those people went down, I just grabbed the bottles and I took like wooden spoon. The only thing on my mind was, I've heard people rob others and then like rape them or try to rape them in between, and I'm like, no, this is not how I'm going to do it. I'm never going to let anybody rape me. So like the only thing on my mind was survive. Like, my only survival instinct was to grab everything and anything I can to defend myself, and I put it around me. Like, I told my friend, like, hey, Tinker, put that bottle under your pillow in case they come, because they were like, we should kneel down, and then they were coming back. Oh my god, the fear. I cannot quantify how scared I was that day. But at the same time, I wasn't scared. I was just like, if it's phone, I know that we can get another phone again. It might take a week, 2 weeks, it might take a month, you will still get another phone again. Worst comes to worst, you're going to get one Palasa phone and then later you get the big fine phone that you want again. But like, raping is what I cannot take. So I was ready to defend myself at all costs. I don't know why, but like, I always say, like, I'm not going to go down without a fight. If it's something that I can defend myself over, when I'm not drugged or drunk, I'm going to fight, sis. I'm not going to do this like this. So these people came back and, oh, they didn't even come back. That's the funniest part. They just left us and we were waiting, praying, hey God, did they come? So like, they are left and my friends were crying and I was not crying. That's the problem of peer influence. So we didn't go to mosque anymore that day. Did we go? No, I didn't think we went anymore. We were just waiting till other hostel members came back, and then when they came back, they were like, what happened? So we started telling them what happened, and then like when they were asking people were crying and explaining themselves. I mean, I was just there, like, I was just shocked, like, okay, thank God, like, thank God they didn't report. Bear in mind, I didn't remember that I dropped my phone somewhere. It was later, like around maybe 2 p.m. or so. My friend just checked in her bag and she saw her phone. And she saw my phone and she was like, oh, see me, your phone is here. I'm like, wow, so I kept my phone. Funny enough, when that thing happened, I immediately called my brother and I told my brother that thieves came to our hostel and they robbed us and neglected my phone, and I felt compelled to cry. That's the thing about peer influence, you guys. Peer influence is terrible. I remember when they came in, I wasn't scared like to the maximum, like what was going to happen. The only fear I had in me was, are they going to rape us? And how am I going to defend myself? Do you get? That was the only fear I had in me, like how am I going to defend myself? And when these people came, it was just like, okay, collect what you have to collect and go. That was the living on my mind. But then when people came in and everybody was talking about, you guys are strong, thank God they did not touch you, I felt like I had to cry. I don't know if it's a girl thing or like we put so much pressure on people to. It's like people were coming to me and asking me that, "Simi, why are you gonna crying?" I'm like, why should I cry? It's a phone. It's money. We're going to collect the money back. You guys, ever since then, I used to go home every Friday. And I think I even used to go home every Friday before then, but then maybe I didn't go that weekend. When I told my mom was like, every Friday I leave after class, I'm going straight to the house. And I was always having money, because when you go home every Friday, you always see people say, can you come take money? And then you go, you can take money. Like, so every weekend I used to have at least 5k every weekend. No kidding. My mom did not even used to give me that much money, but like people that knew my mom would always give me money. Like, see me take this girl, because I was such a good girl growing up. I used to kneel down to give people. I was so nice. Like, if you ask me to bring you water, I will bring you water and juice. If you ask me to bring you biscuit, I'll bring you biscuit and rice. And I think till now I'm still like that. That's the gist today. There's no moral of this story. There's no purpose. The only purpose is to just let you guys know what happened one time when I was in school. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like my story time, give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you'd like to hear more of this. I can try to remember one or two that happened when I was growing up and share with you guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Adios. Mwah.